Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you today on this lovely, rainy here,
yes,
Maryland afternoon? Well, it's a little past afternoon now.
that is true.
So, nevertheless, happy late afternoon.
Yes.
So, I hope that you had a good weekend. Did you have a good weekend, baby?
Yes, baby girl had an amazing weekend.
Good. Well, so how do I start this? Okay. You all know that I really don't like to go in and deal with things, but with this DC
Young Fly.
Yeah, DC Young Fly. This case has got me on edge. It has been bothering me from before.
Yes.
Because I was saying how it just seems like he has no emotion to her. It's like he's not attached to her. And so I began to look at a lot of things that people said, and numerology showed up. And I'm not saying that he did it. This is all conspiracy, and you know I like conspiracy. I'm just saying his attitude, everything about it, the way he talked to her, from what the media showed and the clips, it's not, it doesn't look good. And like I said, I'm gonna let you speak. I didn't want to say anything, but Baby Crone insisted that we did this. So on the behalf of Baby Crone, she's going to take it from here. So go ahead, Baby Crone.
Yes. Oh man, because let me tell you my little journey. Because when I heard that there was numerology into validifying this possibly being a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it at first because they didn't show no proof of numbers. How they just gave us the numbers and the words that they chose to use. So Baby Crone went to go do the math to double check.
Went out there and go looking.
Yes, we
and
went
got
to
got her eyeballs singed.
Yes. And man, the numbers don't lie. They are right. This could possibly be, allegedly, to the numbers.
Murder. Red room.
Yeah, a red room. Because apparently what is very interesting, when you convert the numbers from the letters, convert the letters to numbers, in murder and lifetime partner, if you add up the numbers in red room, it adds up to a 7. Very interesting. Then in the TMZ article, they use the subject longtime partner, which was very interesting because when you add up those numbers, you get a number 7. Now, this is very interesting because when Ms Jacky Oh had died on May the 31st of 2023, that also added up to a 7. So Baby Crone peeped a trinity, a 777. We hit jackpot. This looks right. So that's why we are here today filming a video, because according to numerology and according,
there was a murder. There was a red room.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if it was or if it wasn't. All I'm saying, all my life, I've heard the numbers don't lie. That's what I've heard. Well, we've counted these numbers over and over. We've been at this for a few days because
we have.
I didn't want to do it. But Baby Crone insisted, I guess she says, after I do all of this, I'm going to go through with it. So these are my questions. My questions, I have a few.
Okay.
One of the questions I have is, who picked her up?
That is true.
Who had surgery?
Exactly.
What I wanted to know, it's just questions like that. Who was in the room?
Right. Answers we do not have.
You know, and they said that Fly, DC Fly, he was in Atlanta.
Yes.
So, but then you hear all these things. He wasn't. He was there. So you hearing all of this. So I don't know, but I will say this: if it was me and somebody had a feeling that something wasn't right, I will hope that they would defend me if I was laying in my non-existing place.
I like that. You put that very nicely.
Thank you, Baby Crone.
Now, what you made me wonder while you was talking was, You're right, because if you think about surgeries, they do not let you go home alone.
They do not let you go. And I don't think she went home alone, but who took her home? We don't have none of these.
Because she was found in a hotel room.
That seemed like a lot of places where sacrifices take place. Not saying it's a sacrifice, but DJ Fly is on the come up.
Yes, and interestingly enough, from Miami, Florida to Atlanta, Georgia is only an hour and 20-minute flight.
And you know, I'm not saying it, but I heard through the grapevine, I don't know how true it is, but someone said that they were trying to groom DJ Fly to be a Jamie Foxx or a Chris Tucker. Now, like I said, I heard. I don't even know if there's any validity to any of this, but I'm just sharing what I've heard. You know, and it's so much out there that I don't even know. I don't know.
Furthermore, what was very interesting about this situation is that around her time of surgery, now this is a very fun aspect of astrology I'm finally getting to use. But apparently, around the time of her surgery, she could have died like a day or two after.
No. She died, I think, within 20 hours after her surgery.
Okay, so
within that date of her surgery.
Okay, so
24 hours at least.
Okay, well, she died within that range.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The day she died is recommended not to have surgeries that day because it's a waxing gibbous. The moon is getting towards a full moon, and therefore it's not advised to have any types of surgery. And here she goes in and make a mommy makeover.
And I think a lot of times people don't even know or think or even check into when is it a good time to have surgery.
Yes, that too. And I find this very interesting too because the moon just happened to be in Libra, and Libra is the 7th zodiac sign.
See,
so there goes a number 7 again.
So you have 777.
Yes. Is this planned for foundation? He's starting over, maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Like I said, we just wanted to share this with you. So did you do it?
Yes, another thing that I just wanted to throw in there that I did find interesting is that together when you added up their ages, because DC Young Fly was a 31 and Ms Jacky Oh was 32, and together that makes a 9, and that's an ending of a cycle. And when we did watch the funeral,
it was just so...
Yes, it was just so... God got us, God this, my children's going to remember she's a great mother. And he kept repeating that, a mother.
It was a disconnect in their relationship. Now, I don't know what was going on, but I know what I know. And there was a disconnect in their relationship. It was like he was cold towards her, in a sense, to me. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying that he was. I'm just saying he seemed a little cold, and she seemed like attentive, like trying to give him what he wanted. That's what it seems like. But it's also said that she had an affair with someone. So it's a lot going on out here, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but I figure, hey, this is a good thing. Let's bring it. Let's bring it, and let's see what's going on. You know, yes. You could put up and show the numbers and everything.
Yes, I will run down the chart with you guys a little bit right here so you can understand the box more coherently. As you see at the very top, you see red rum. You can spell it. I will switch it in purposes because I don't think I want to flash the real word frontward, so I'll reverse it. Either way, it's going to add up to a 7. And then I broke down lifetime partner into 2 words and then added them together. So when you add it up...
I mean, you could write it, but you just don't say it.
Right. Okay. And then when you add up lifetime, which is a 41, and then partner, which is a 38, and add it together, they reduce down to a 7 because in numerology there are no double digits. So this is why we're finding a pattern in numbers, because everything reduces down to either a 1 or a 9. And I think that's really it. Because that's what's very important to understand in the chart and how you break down the alphabet into numbers and then add it up. And then when you understand what numbers mean in numerology and the significance of their vibration and energies, you start understanding that maybe this could have been planned. That's all we say.
And the thing is,
how do
they do it?
Yes.
Like, how do they work this magic, if it's any magic? How do they do it? I understand the formula, but I don't understand how can you do these things.
Yes.
It's mind-boggling to me.
Mm-hmm.
How do you plan it in a future event, 3 years? How if this is so orchestrated? I mean, not just, but all these kind of things are orchestrated. And when you go and do the numbers, how does the numbers add up to this? How do they do this? Is DJ what's his name?
DC Young
DC
Fly.
Young Fly? Is he? Well, he's on the rise.
Yes, he is.
You know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And also, I don't know. Do everyone make a sacrifice? Because I don't think everybody makes sacrifices. I don't know if Beyonce made any sacrifice. I don't know if Taylor Swift made any sacrifices.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Because they're so secretive. They don't want people to be able to spot a pattern, so they have to do it sneakily.
Right. So like I said, I'm not saying that DJ Fly, DC
Young Fly.
I don't know that man's name. DC Young Fly, but I know him. I just don't remember his name. DC Young Fly. I just don't know. I mean, my heart goes out to him. Never, either way, because he's got those 3 kids, and I know that he has family there to help him and support him with that. But with this, would it be a sacrifice for fame? I mean, people do things for fame and money.
Yes.
So anyway, let's run some cards and let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on.
Yes.
What we want to know, Baby Crone.
Okay.
We're just gonna run a few cards on D. Just see how is his mental.
Okay. Yes, that's a good one because the numerology was just some food for thought to get you guys thinking.
Let's just see something here about his mental. How is his mental?
Yes. How is DC?
How is DC mental? You know, let's see what's going on. Is he a really good Christian guy? Because, I mean, he was with her and he never even, I didn't even know he had a female friend.
Same.
So let's see. Is he a player from the Himalayas? He said he's not.
DC Young Fly is a Taurus.
Oh, he earthy, grounded.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He could even possibly be loyal. Right?
Yes. And Ms Jacky Oh is a Scorpio.
Ooh.
On the zodiac wheel, they're opposites of each other.
All right. Oh, shit. Okie dokie. They're opposite of each other. Well. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we had this for him.
Oh.
The Hierophant. And that is a 5. And here we have, let's see what we're going to have a crossroad card for. I'll put a crossroad here too. I'll put a crossroad with this too. I'll put a crossroad. Not a crossroad, like what,
like a block.
How he's doing. So, that's the Towers.
It's going through a lot.
It's going through.
We're all going through.
But also, that tower could be tearing down everything that was in his way to build up. But either way, whatever he was doing it for a long time.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And sometimes you just get to a point where everything has to go. You just blow up, poop, your crown, everything must go. And when we see this 5, and we see this Hierophant, well, what is the Hierophant? The Hierophant to me is a mediator between you and the universe.
Okay. Yeah.
Some people say God, or you go to and he grants you to be able to answer the questions that you seek. It's like going to the Pope or going to a religious leader or a spiritualist to get answers. And going, as you see, mentally, he has had a psychic blow.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, this is a cleaning up. This is a devastation, but it is a cleaning up. It's going to get better in time. So let's find out. So that card keeps showing up no
Six of Pentacles.
matter. So we had the 6.
Oh, 10 of Pentacles.
So we see this is a lot about money moves.
Oh, yes.
Justice.
Mm-hmm.
So here we see new beginnings, definitely. We see new beginnings. However, in the past, it just seems like maybe what's it say?
DC Young.
DC Young, maybe he gave to everybody. Or maybe he was giving, but now it's like he came into some inheritance, or there was a time where he was the giver, that he gave. Now it's like he is walking into his abundance. He's walking into his family, what his family dreamed of him, what they hold him down for. He's walking into his own, what would you say, dynasty, his own legacy. His own legacy. He's working in it now. He's going towards it. And he's not broke, but he does have some money. I don't know how rich he is. However, when I see justice, it just seems like there's some debt need to be paid. Like I said, here in his past, if I'm looking at his past, he was the giver. He was the one that gave, financially, whatever. Now I see in his present, he's big, he's robust, he's getting a name, he's getting out there, he's becoming everything that his family wanted him to be. He's living the dynasty now. He's feeling good. He feel like the man of his family. You understand what I'm saying? He's going through a lot right now, dealing with the elders in his family. He's really making a mark. However, but in his future, this says, it just seems like there is a pay up. This could mean that this is a lesson that he has to suffer and learn.
Oh.
Because this is justice. So it's like, yes, he's moving, he's making it, he's doing this, he's doing that. However, only time will tell. I don't want to say that man is doing anything wicked, but the card does show that in the future that there will be price to pay for whatever this money, for whatever it is he sacrificed for this money. And I'm not talking about her, for whatever it is that he gave up, that he sacrificed, or where he worked for, whatever his heart is, whatever, he's going to come to realize that, because it's going to be a price to pay about it. So, you have a question?
Yes, my question will be, how is he going to recover?
How is he going to recover?
Yes.
From what?
From the loss of his lifetime partner.
How is he going to cover? Okay. These are new. They're going to, I shouldn't even use them. I should have shuffled them, but I didn't. Because I do like using new cards. The other ones get all clumpy and... Well, this is good enough because they already been shuffled. Well, here we say, how is he going to recover?
Yes.
Well, right now he's going to drown himself and his children.
Oh.
His children mean a lot to him. You understand? Especially that baby boy. I think she had a baby boy.
Yes, 10 months.
So he's going to drown himself and his sorrows with his children. That is definitely what he's going to do. So how is his mental? He's got a whole rearranging of his life now. But family is first with him. It will be about the family. What else?
My next question will be, how will his finances?
How is his finances going to be? Well, here, it just seemed like, here it is. This is a 9. It just seems like to me with a lot of hard work, he's got everything set up. He seems like he's got it all set up. It was a lot of work, a lot of energy. But I think that he's taking, I got enough. I got enough where I can hang in there. I can take care of my family. It's like I got enough. I got enough. However, again, there's that psychic blow with getting enough. It's like he done worked hard. It's like, how someone has worked hard for everything. He worked hard for it, spent all that energy. Now that you got everything, you're just psychically just exhausted, leaning on everything that you worked so hard for, even looking out to see if anybody's going to come and try to take away what you're doing. You have another question?
Yes, my next question is, how will his career go?
Oh, how is his career? Here it is, a pentacle. He's going to be, if everything goes the way it looks like, he's rising up in the ranks. He's definitely rising up. This is a king, and this is a king of pentacles. What need I say? He's rising. And if you don't know him, you know him now. And he's only going to get more and more famous. And like I said, I don't even want to repeat it, but that's what I heard, that he was supposed to be taking over for somebody that was sacrificed. However, we don't know how none of these things work. However, but I do see that there is a lot of money on the table for him. And I want to know, is he dating anyone?
I'm shocked you had the balls to ask that.
Yes, and I can only go by what the cards. Yeah, there's probably someone else that he sees. Yes. Here's the king. Look, this is all allegedly. Okay?
Yes, it's all alleged.
It's all alleged. So what I'm saying, yes, there is somebody. Maybe it's not a relationship. Maybe he got his eye on somebody. Maybe, he hitting it, didn't it, doing it. Maybe, who knows? But there is somebody else there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There is someone else there. Go ahead. And the last, I don't know if we asked how was his mental. Like, how is he mentally doing right now? Mentally, he's just moving on. He's just keeping it moving. Like I said, he's got those kids. He got his family. He's just moving on. He's not letting nothing grow under his feet right now. But he's not alone in this. He has, like I said, is this person right here, I see it as him with someone. And I'm going to hold on to that. Like I said, I don't know if it's sexual. I don't know if it's just what somebody got an eye on or whatever. Because clearly his relationship with her wasn't 100.
Yeah, that is true.
So at the end of it, is he going to be okay? Is he going to be great? Well, it says here is a 7. He's fighting and he's going to maintain. This is something he wants. He wants to be famous. He wants to do this. He wants to be an actor. He wants it. And he's saying he will fight or move anything out of his way to get in his way to what he's seeking. Because he wants it bad. And he's willing to do whatever it takes to get it. And he's willing to put the work in.
A go-getter.
He's a go-getter. Definitely. Anything else?
So that's it.
I think that's it. We just wanted to do a little. She wanted to do that. I did a little reading just to wet the waters to see what's going on. Because like I said, I didn't really want to touch it, because it's so fresh. But we are coming back with Jamie Foxx.
Did you want to add up the numbers?
Oh yes. I didn't want to add up the numbers of the cards that I picked.
Okay.
So it'll be these 3.
Okay, read off the numbers to me.
Okay, to read off the numbers that I picked. This is
that's
16.
Yes.
This is 5.
Yes.
This is 6.
Yes.
This is 10.
Yes.
And this is, I don't use this as the 11.
Alright, so
I use this as the 8. So turn this into an 8.
Alright, that adds up to 45, which is a 9.
New beginnings. Definitely new beginning. But because it's a new beginning, it isn't going to be easy for him at all. It's not going to be easy, but he has a very good support system.
Oh, okay.
So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that. Did you?
Yes, Baby Crone enjoyed that. It seemed to align with the numerology, but also feel like we got to learn a little bit more about how he's feeling and get less of conspiracizing.
Right. So she's doing the number crunching, and I'm doing the reading. However, like I said, I didn't go in there like a pit bull because I just When you're dealing with conspiracies, that's all it is. I have no proof, so I don't want to say a lot of things because it's still early. You know, and I truly believe whatever you do in the dark will come to the light eventually. Eventually. Something will emerge. Something's going to bubble right on up to the top. I just hope, my only thing is the reason why I don't think he did it is because I just don't even know how.
Yes, that's the
That's with all of the stuff we do. My question, I say, how they do this? But where there's a will, there's a way. And with that being said, thank you, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. Thank you for joining us on this special
little
thing that
nosy
Baby Crone
deep
wanted
dive.
to do.
Yes, and Baby Crone got to join in on me with me and do a little tarot.
Yes, and I enjoyed it. Can we do it again?
Yes.
I know we're going to do Jamie.
Okay, this is something we should add to our channel more often.
Yeah, I think we should. You do the numbers and I'll
Yes.
do this. So I hope you enjoyed the
Numerology and tarot.
She's going to put the top. This is numerology and tarot. This is just a new thing. We're going to see how it work out. You know, of course, we're not going to do it all the time because Baby Crone, you know how that is. But nevertheless, we want to try it out. We just was a little sample to just give you a little bit of what we be working on behind the curtain. And so with that being said, have a lovely, lovely, lovely good late afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. With that, sunflowers.